So Jeff, tell me about how the sales and use tax environment has changed since you started Clarus Partners.
The biggest change in the sales and use tax environment came in 2018, Wayfair versus South Dakota. That was the biggest change in our industry. It was enormous in terms of its impacts. It basically required a lot of small and mid-market companies to start registering and collecting sales and use tax. This put a huge burden on them, and the market changed for us in terms of the types of companies that we were providing services to. Historically, and when I started Clarus, it was the larger companies that was our clients. We would oftentimes work with large multinational corporations to help them with their sales and use tax. After Wayfair, our client base became a lot of small and mid-market type companies who really didn't understand the impacts. They didn't know what the requirements were going forward. So that's where our, goal of providing one comprehensive solution came into play. It really helped us in terms of going to the market and being able to offer those people, that process, that technology in one solution. Just being able to provide a clear, concise pathway to being able to manage their sales and use taxes was key. Again, they did not have to go to 3 or 4 different companies to get the solution that they required. They only could come to Clarus Partners.
Tell me more about the comprehensive solution. So what's the difference between what they would be going to 3 or 4 different companies for versus what they would come to Clarus Partners to get?
The difference that we offered in terms of our comprehensive solution was the ability for those small and mid-market companies to not only get the professional services that they desired, but also the technology, the software. And historically in sales and use tax area, you had companies that would provide professional services, and that's the only thing they would provide. You had companies that would provide compliance services, so they would help organizations complete their sales and use tax returns and file them. And you had technology firms who had software, and they would sell you software. The difference with Clarus Partners was we tried to bring all of those 3 elements to the table in one solution and in one company.
So tell me about the future. Where do you see the sales and use tax environment going from here?
The sales and use tax will continue to evolve around the Wayfair case. We are just now seeing the beginning of the impacts of that case. You will see more and more small to mid-market companies realize that they have filing requirements and sales and use tax obligations in multiple states. So we will continue to see that evolution of not only that knowledge, but the assistance that they require. In terms of automation, we will continue to see AI into the future. With the multiple obligations of these small to mid-market companies, where they're required to file in multiple states, it will become about efficiency, process, improvement, accuracy. And we are no different in our industry as the rest of the world, where companies are incorporating AI to help that piece, and we will be the same.
So the software component of Clarus Partners is really interesting and a little bit of a change from where you started. Tell me about the software.
Our software is an exciting part of our business going forward. After Wayfair, a lot of things date back to Wayfair, but after Wayfair, we saw a need with these small to mid-market companies for a solution that was affordable and was part of a comprehensive solution. We started with our exemption certificate management software called AccuCert. That was our first product on the market. It's designed to help companies manage their exemption certificates. The other product that came out later was called AccuCalc, which is a sales and use tax calculation software. And AccuCalc works in conjunction with AccuCert to help companies manage their sales and use tax operations. We're excited about the changes that will come to Clarus Partners.